What would you do if a stranger knocked on your door at midnight and offered you a job that made you rich within 7 days? Most people would slam the door shut. Emeka opened it wider, and that one decision cost him everything and everyone he ever loved. You are Emeka Obi, 27 years old, 3 years jobless since graduation, living in a single room in Lagos that smells of shame and unpaid rent. You have watched every classmate rise. You have eaten pride for breakfast so many times it no longer tastes bitter. You are not desperate, you are beyond desperate. You are invisible. And tonight, something in the dark has finally noticed you. The knock came at 12:01 a.m., not on the front door, not on the window. It came from inside the wall. 3 slow, deliberate strikes that made the paint peel in a straight line. Emeka sat upright in bed, his chest hammering. The room was dark. The generator in the compound had died 2 hours ago, and every neighbor was asleep. He had been awake, staring at a rejection email from his 14th job application in 6 months. Marketing executive, entry level. They said he was overqualified. They always said something. The knock came again, softer this time, almost patient, like whatever was behind that wall had all the time in the universe. He stood, candle in hand, and approached the wall. "Who is there?" His voice cracked. A sliver of cold air passed through the plaster, cold in Lagos in August, and with it came a voice, not threatening, not ghostly, perfectly calm. "My name is not important, Emeka. What is important is that I have a job for you, one that pays." The candle flame tilted sideways in the sealed room. In that yellow trembling light, a business card slid through the solid wall and landed on the floor at his feet. The card was bone white. Below it, a number. Below that, a time, 6 a.m. Emeka picked up the card. It was warm, warmer than any card had a right to be. He did not sleep again that night, but he did not throw the card away. He called the number at exactly 6 a.m. The phone rang once, just once. The voice that answered was the same from the wall, unhurried, civilized, almost kind. The man called himself Mr. Adaize. Not a name Emeka recognized as male, but he did not dare question it. Mr. Adaize told him to come to a building on Lagos Island, a street Emeka had passed 100 times but never noticed a building on. He went anyway. The building was there, grey concrete, no signage, no security guard, just a single door and a smell of old incense that made the back of his throat tighten. Inside, the office was immaculate, a mahogany desk, 2 chairs, no computer, no files, just a glass of water on the desk that was already poured and waiting for him. "The work is simple," Mr. Adaize said. He was tall, painfully thin, dressed in a grey agbada that moved when there was no wind. "You will be a collector. Every week you will receive a list of names. You will visit these people. You will deliver a small parcel to each of them. You will not open the parcels. You will not ask questions about the parcels. You will not form attachments to the names on the list." Emeka asked what the parcels contained. Mr. Adaize smiled for the first time. The smile did not reach his eyes. It did not even try. "Luck," he said simply. "We redistribute luck, from those who have too much to those who have too little." Before Emeka could speak again, his phone buzzed. He looked down. His bank account, which had contained 800 naira, now showed 500,000 naira. A deposit had just cleared. "Consider that your signing bonus," said Mr. Adaize. "Your first list arrives tonight." The list arrived at midnight, not by email, not by text. It materialized on a single folded sheet of paper beneath his pillow, written in rust-red ink that Emeka refused to think too hard about. 5 names, all strangers. The parcels were already stacked inside his wardrobe. 5 small brown packets sealed with black wax, each with a name pressed into the seal. His job was simple: deliver them by sunrise. He told himself it was just a courier job. He told himself a lot of things that week. He started at 1 a.m., riding the Okada his new money had bought, moving through sleeping streets. Each person answered their door in confusion, but accepted the parcel with a strange willingness, as if they had been half expecting it. By 4 a.m., all 5 were delivered. By 5 a.m., Emeka was home, breathing hard, with the distinct feeling that something enormous had just been set in motion. The results arrived before the sun fully rose. A news alert on his phone. A trader in Surulere, one of the names on his list, had woken to find a buyer for a property she had been trying to sell for 11 years. The deal had closed overnight. Emeka smiled. See? Luck with distribution, just like the man said. But the second alert was different. A man in Yaba, also on his list, had been rushed to the hospital at 3 a.m. A sudden illness the doctors could not name, severe, critical. Emeka stared at the alert. His phone buzzed. Another 500,000 naira had just landed. He told himself the illness was a coincidence. The money made it easier to believe.